of Carolina.
Think about some second-year quarterbacks, how that game started. They would have panicked.
The pitch. Baldwin. Knocked out of bounds. Looked like Luke Kuechly got there first.
Look at Luke Kuechly. Look at the range. And you talk about a motor fuel.
Bottom of your screen. Russell Wilson's in trouble and goes down. Charles Godfrey. Oh, my goodness.
Perfect timing to call the blitz.
And there's a flag down.
Pete Carroll. Settle down, everybody. I think Giacomini swung at somebody, it looked like.
Maybe a Frank Alexander, who Steve Smith is doing a little talking to.
They really tried to focus on getting the instigator this year. I think that's a big point of emphasis with the referees. You know, it's usually been the retaliator that gets it. They're trying to get the instigator.
They're marking it off against the Panthers, and it's going to put the ball at the 40 and give Seattle a first down, the 40 of Carolina.
Head penalty like that.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 90. 15 yards added to the end of the play, and number 90's actually disqualified himself for the game.
Frank Alexander has been ejected, second-year player from Oklahoma.
Do you see Ron Rivera just tell him, get your butt out of here and go to the locker room? There he is on Giacomini. He's pushing him in the face and then throws a left jab.
Triplett caught in the middle of it.
Looked like an open hand hit him in the face. Look at Steve Smith, everybody telling him, get out of here, man. Boy, he's got to feel awful.
Seattle with 1:13 to go instead of a 13-yard loss on a sack.
Second and 10 with 48 seconds to go. Smith fires far sideline. Third interception of the night, and this one will ice it. And it's the second of the night for Aqib Talib. And that'll be the ball game.
And the biggest criticism I have on Gino tonight, and again, I thought it was a solid effort, but I think he missed 3 verticals. I think he underthrew a bunch of balls today, and you know what? You know what? There's a fight over there. I'm guessing because they took Nick Mangold tackled Talib out of bounds.
There's flags all over. There's players all over. There's officials trying to separate them.
I'll tell you one thing. I thought Talib should have got out of bounds right away. He kept dancing down the sideline, and Mangold went and hit him right around his knees. And I think that's what sparked it, Brad.
And we know about knee issues after Ndamukong Suh on John Sullivan this week. And they finally got the white jerseys separated from the blue jerseys for the most part.
Yeah, let's see if that's what happened. I'm pretty sure. I thought Aqib should have got out of bounds. And I think it's Mangold that takes a shot at him on the sideline.
Meanwhile, 2 interceptions on the night. Here's the end of the play. Well, actually the entire play.
Okay, now once Talib has this and there's no tackle, they're just run out of bounds. But look, he kind of dances and then steps back and Mangold comes and hits him. Now, when that happens on the Patriots sidelines, people don't like that. Okay, now get out of bounds. Okay, Mangold's late, and I don't like the hit at all. But I think they're both wrong. Talib shouldn't have danced on the sideline, and Mangold shouldn't have hit him.
And then the Patriots come to their cornerback's defense.
Yep.
And then the flags start flying, the officials start flying, and the bodies start flying.
Yep.
So what was a sloppy game is going to have a messy ending here.
That's well said, partner.
There are multiple fouls by the passing team on the play. Personal foul for a late hit out of bounds, number 74. That penalty will be enforced. And then a foul against an official, number 66 of that team. He is ejected. And number 60 for throwing a punch is also ejected.
Wow. So we had a couple players thrown out of the game here in the final 38 seconds.
Willie Colon and DeBrickashaw Ferguson.
Yeah. And so they can head to the locker room 38 seconds early. There's DeBrickashaw, and there's a punch. And then the officials again try to separate everybody, and you don't push an official. And wherever that happened in that mess, it's hard to tell. But
carries, but Newton back in the game, and Cam Newton's pass caught by Olsen, and Olsen will be about 4 or 5 yards shy of the first down, but it's time for a game break, and let's check in with Joel Klatt.
All right, thank you, Dick. And Tom Brady looking for Rob Gronkowski, but he doesn't find him. Antonio Allen, first pick of his career, 21-17, Jets coming back.
Meanwhile, we've had fisticuffs break out here at the 40-yard line. A long way from where the line of scrimmage was, and it hasn't ended. And in the middle of it is Steve Smith. Helmets are on the field, and they're still going at it. And 3 flags go up simultaneously. What triggered this, you wonder? And Chris Long coming off. Going to check out Jordan Gross, the left tackle, and Robert Quinn, the defensive end.
Well, this is just kind of after the play, the push and the shove. It should be done there, but now we got 4-on-1.
Personal foul. Defense number 91.
And then now it just continues to escalate.
His actions, he's been disqualified from the game.
Chris Long has been disqualified. Personal foul called against Long, and he has been tossed from the game.
And I don't know that we've seen the incident that's specific here, right here. Long's in the middle of it. What prompted his being ejected compared to anybody else? You can see they're trying to pull him off here. Darian Stewart in there trying to pull their best defensive lineman off.
Bears trying to do that here today. 3rd down. The count steps up, and again looking for Jeffrey. And did he catch it inbounds? And didn't look. They call it a touchdown.
Unbelievable.
They call it a touchdown. A penalty flag comes down in the end zone. And I'm sure we're going to have this dissected in every way imaginable.
This was Calvin Johnson-esque. He's in the slot here. He just a little out and up and go, and I want you to watch this. He all of a sudden realized it's coming down.
Ruling on the field is a touchdown. After that touchdown, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 20 of the defense for contacting an official. That player has been disqualified.
That is Chris Cook, who has been thrown out of the game. He is very upset, as you can see.
Up in the backfield alongside Lewis on 3rd and 5. Lewis going to run it. Slides past the 10. Well short of the first down marker. Randy Starks credited with the tackle and the clinch, but I don't think that's going to happen today. 2nd and 10. Brett Jackson out past the 20. They are a battle-tested team. Cameron Wake telling us they've been in postseason mode. As we get some pushing after the final whistle, the penalty marker comes in late.
Getting a little chippy out there. Robert Woods right in the middle of it, the rookie out of Southern Cal. They said they're throwing him out of the game.
Boy, if they lost Woods here, they'll be down their 3rd wide receiver. Already have lost Marquise Goodwin to an ankle injury.
Now the referees have...
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, offense number 10. He threw a punch at an opponent. Therefore, by rule, he is ejected. It's a 15-yard penalty. And 3rd down.
Woods just lost his cool.
Well, a lot of times in a situation like that, it is the second guy that gets nailed. Let's see what happened. You see number 10 right there. He's engaged and blocking right there with Rashad Jones, and the play finishes with Jones driving him on top of the pile.
Robert Turbinen gets the football, and the Rams are on him as he gets down to the 10. Ogletree, who has forced 6 fumbles and still getting into it.
I'll tell you what, Jeff Triplett's got to start threatening some ejections on some of these guys, and you got to get control of this football game. Whether you got to go talk to each coach individually, talk to the players, you got to start threatening some ejections for some of these extracurricular after-the-play activities.
Well, we had a play in the first half, 4 penalties on 1 play. Here comes a flag late, and the Rams, they've been talking too much. Here comes another flag.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 52 of the defense. Half the distance to the goal, it'll be a first down. Also, unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 98 of the defense. Contact with an official. That is half the distance to the goal as well, and his actions disqualified himself from the game.
We had to figure that was coming.
So Langford has been ejected.
Oh, he totally didn't mean to do that.
Yeah.
Stuck his arm out and hit the back judge right in the cap, knocked his helmet off.
But I think in the bigger picture, the officiating crew is thinking what you said. We're going to start throwing guys out of the game.
Not here. The way he runs, he doesn't miss a lot of time.
Isaiah Pete is coming out with it. And stopped short of the 20-yard line at the 18 where the Ram offense will take over. There's shoving going on at the 40-yard line. Here comes another flag.
And there's another flag.
More flags than we see at a parade.
All right, after the play, personal foul, number 50 of the return team. That's a half the distance to the goal. Then, unsportsmanlike conduct, verbal abuse of an official. Number 20 of the return team. Half the distance, first down, timeout.
We're getting